Well, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, November 21st, 2021. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you love my channel. I usually like to make the morning comments it's like my morning thoughts because, in the morning I wake up and, I have thoughts about things that have happened or things that I'm looking for during the day. And it is what it is. It's just me talking, and I do like it. I wish I could do different video blogs where I could do tape things and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, yesterday I was at Immortal Championship Wrestling, and I was only going to. I went there to help ring crew, and I thought that I wasn't going to be wrestling. I always bring my gear with me whenever I go to a wrestling show. Because you never know, you may get a chance to work in the ring. It's independent wrestling. Anything can happen at independent wrestling show. So one of the workers couldn't make it, and I got thrown into a match, and that was awesome. And not only that, I got to meet Vicky Guerrero, and I've been a fan of Eddie Guerrero. I think I did. He was wrestling in WCW. That's where I saw him wrestle first, so I like his wrestling style. Somehow I also like watching I follow sometimes Mexican wrestling like AAA, CMLL. So I like that style. It's very interesting. It's high flying. They do things that I don't do personally, but I can catch people when they're doing high flying stuff. So but the charisma of Eddie Guerrero, oh my gosh, especially in WWE when it was a gimmick of Latino heat and all that kind of stuff, that was fantastic. And then Vicky Guerrero got involved in the storyline eventually, and working as a general manager of SmackDown. That was awesome. So I was happy to meet her yesterday, and also because she's now in AEW and she's a manager of Nyla Rose, and I follow Nyla, and she's a great wrestler, and I'm glad she's having the success she's having at AEW. And so yeah, I was really looking forward to see if I could meet Vicky Guerrero, and I got to meet her. And not only that, she watched my match, and she critiqued my match, and that was fantastic. Getting the notes and the comments, that was great. Great input, great insight. Thank you, Vicky, if you're watching this. But I really appreciate it. It's always good to get comments, and having match critique, and so yeah. And like I said, I wasn't expecting to wrestle last night, and I just got the opportunity, found myself in a wrestle match. And I've been doing lately the evil clown circus gimmick kind of thing, and yeah, and the reason why I came out with that gimmick was because, well, I love the circus, and of course, and I can juggle too, so I can do circus acts too, so it's part of my personality pretty much. And now I'm heading to work, my day job. I work at Walmart, so I'm heading to work right now on Sunday morning, 9:07. I got my clock, and I'm heading to work. I have to work until 6, and after 6 I'm heading home, pick up some stuff, and then I'm going to go and take care of my friend's dog. She's away for the holidays, and I'm going to be taking care of her dog in her apartment. So mostly taking care of her dog, and it's a big dog. The name of it, and it's a beautiful dog. So I'm looking forward to this. I always wish I could have a pet dog, but I know that they're expensive to take care of. Vets and food and all that kind of stuff. So but I really wish I could go and get a dog but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll get one someday. I used to have pet rats, like yeah, ratitas, unas ratitas pequeñitas. Y and rats are great pets. I like them. At first I was like, oh, ew, rats. But then I got my first pet rat, and have every time that I would arrive, he will get in the cage and we'll start looking around and like, he learned his name. I would call his name. He will come to me like. It was adorable. It was the most adorable pet rat I ever had. I even had a picture of my rat like in my close to my shoulder. And it was huge. It was a pound. He weighed 1 pound. It was 1 pound of a 1 pound rat that I used to have. It's hilarious. And I took a picture of him like in my shoulder because he like rested on the shoulder. It was like eating his snack. He liked the yogurt drinks. So yeah. And I have had multiple rats. The sad part about having pet rats is that they don't live very long. Like my pet rat only lived like for about 2 years and then they pass out. And it's sad. It makes me really sad, you know, like because you get attached to the pet and you're so happy, and then all of a sudden they die. And yeah, so the last 2 pet rats that I had, it was 2 female rats, and their names were Zena and Gabrielle, and they died of tumors that they developed when they got older. And I decided not to get any more pet rats after that because I was really sad, you know. I was really sad about them dying, you know. And it was really devastating not being able to do too much for them, you know. And I even took them to the vet to see if they could remove one of their tumors, but one of them was too weak to be put into surgery. So I did make her life as comfortable as I could her final days, and then I even had to put my pet to sleep. And it's not easy to put a pet to sleep. And it doesn't matter if it's a dog or a tiny rat. Like I was crying because I mean she was my pet rat, you know, like what am I going to do? I was crying, I was devastated, and because of that I decided not to get any more pets after that. And I haven't got any pets since 2 years ago. I was struggling financially too, so I decided not to get any pets because of that. Now I'm a little bit more secure in terms of like my finances because I do my day job at Walmart. And I get paid enough that I can afford most things. I can afford at least paying my rent and all that kind of stuff, and getting food and all that kind of stuff without having to have too much of a struggle, you know. It sucks. When you don't have money, you know. So I don't know. I've been thinking about getting another pet, but my current roommate, he has a cat, and because of that, I haven't got any pet rats yet. I don't know if that will change eventually, but I don't know. I don't know if I should get a rat or I should get I was thinking about getting a guinea pig because they live a little bit longer than rats, but I don't have any experience with guinea pigs, so I don't know. And then my brain is kind of like, okay, what about a dog? A very tiny little dog like a Chihuahua or a Chihuahua mixed dog. That doesn't take that much space. So it would be a little bit easier to take care of, you know. But I'm like, I don't know if I want a Chihuahua. I mean, I would love to have a Chihuahua someday, but like I don't know if I'm ready for a Chihuahua. Honestly, I don't know. Especially because again, like I said, I work during the day, so like I don't want to leave the dog in a crate the whole day, you know. So I really don't know what kind of pet I would like to get, and I hope I can make a decision sometime. If I get another rat, I think getting another rat might be interesting to get, you know. But I also need to figure out like the space that I will have if I decide to get a pet. I mean, quite a little bit easier to take care of. They are in their cage, and as long as you feed them, they take them out from time to time out of the cage and play with them, interact with them. That will be okay. You know, they don't require that much attention as a dog, but they require some level of attention still. But it's not like as demanding as having a dog. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to get for a pet. If I decide to get a pet, that is. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah. So I'm looking forward to be able to get to watch my friend's dog this week, and I will probably be watching a lot of Netflix and Hulu, and not doing much honestly. Maybe go to a gym if I can. I still have to get my car inspected, and I'm still concerned because I changed the ambient temperature sensor on my car the other day. It cost me like $226. It's working fine. The thing is, like, my check engine light still hasn't gone away. So I might have to have, which had one of those computers that they used to hook into a car, and so a way I could reset the sensor, or check what is going on with the sensor, because that's one of the things that they do for the diagnostic of that. And I just don't feel like paying $141 at the garage for them to figure out what's wrong using a computer. You know, like, I don't feel like doing that. That is way too expensive in my opinion. I don't have $141. Like, the sad part about having a car is, like, you have a car, but you also need to have a budget for maintenance of the car, and I barely have money saved. So, like, if my car gets a part damage, and that's assuming that that everything else is fine, that I don't have to do any more replacement or work on my car to pass inspection. But I just don't have a lot of money, and I already spent $226 in the temperature sensor, because the temperature sensor was part of the ambient temperature sensor. They didn't put it in a place where it was easily accessible and you could just replace the sensor. No, they couldn't think about doing that. The engineers completely failed. They decided to put it in the passenger side rear view mirror. So if the temperature sensor gets damaged, you have to replace the whole mirror assembly. You cannot just replace the sensor. It is stupid. It is bad engineering design, in my opinion, and I just hate it, because it's like $226. I'm not, like, I could have used that money for something else, like something else that my car needed, like tires or something else. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. Cars are a big money sucker, and I'm not too happy about that. Because I still haven't finished paying this car, right? So I have like 10 payments to go, which once I'm done paying the car, I'm just going to focus on maintenance. But I also realize, like, my car is getting old, so it's like, I now have to budget for possibly having to get a new car. It's not easy. It's really not easy about the situation about cars. But we'll see what happens. I will see if I can find a place to take the car so we can see what's wrong with the computer. If I have money, I will buy the whole computer myself, and I will try to do that myself. But I do not have the money to buy one of the computers that they use for diagnosis and to fix problems with cars. You know, I think that might be a good investment to get, but I don't have the money for that right now, unfortunately. And I'm a little bit mad because I don't want to spend like $141 in having somebody just hook a computer in there. You know, I get the money and the concept. Like, I feel like if I buy one of those computers to fix cars, I would charge less for using that, because like it's just like it's something quite simple. You know, I would not charge the insane amount of like $141 for diagnostics, and then like on top of that charge a rate to fix the issue. You know, that is just ridiculous in my opinion. So I don't know. I will see what I can do, but like I'm concerned that if I take my car to inspection, that they may fail me the inspection right away because the check engine light is on. So I don't know. I mean, and it's one of those things. But yeah, I drive a manual transmission car. In case anybody was curious, I love manual transmission cars. Sorry, I need my coffee. And but yeah, that's all I got for today. Maybe I will make a video blog when I'm walking the dog sometime, so you can see my friend's dog. I will make my friend's dog famous on my YouTube channel. Yeah, and I hope it's everybody have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everybody.